So you may have already seen my first Mermaid tumbler tutorial using this same technique I'm going to be showing you here today. This is the cup in my first tutorial, but I just thought it'd be really fun to show you the same technique using this beautiful metallized rainbow vinyl from Expressions Vinyl. Okay, you're going to start by going into your Cricut design space and select images and search the word scallop. Okay, you can scroll through, find one that you really like. Okay, right here. Let's just choose this one. Okay, so we're gonna need to flip that over. Next, you're gonna want to duplicate this a couple of times. And I'm gonna go a little smaller here. Select all, go to align top, distribute horizontally, and then weld all of that together, okay? Then you can just size it down. Like my cup is 9 inches, but whenever I do that, these scallops are going to be really little bitty. That's not what I want. So I need to undo, 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 undo until they're unwelded. I'm going to delete one of these and then just have 2 of them. Weld those together. Oh, actually, I need to realign those. Top align. Okay, and then weld those together. And that puts those being just a little under an inch each little scallop, okay? So then I'm gonna duplicate this, and I want to cut out, so you can kind of start seeing like the mermaid thing going here, okay? So now then that I've got those overlapped a little, I'm gonna select all and I'm gonna slice, okay? Remove those. And I really do need to do that again, right here, just to get that same. Oh, I need to send that one to the top or to the front. Send that one to the back. There we go. See, there we go. Okay, and now then I'm gonna slice this. All right, this is what I'm looking for. I can just delete all these little pieces. Okay, so that is 9 inches. And I'm actually gonna just drag it out and make it about a little over, well, right at 9 1/4, 9.25, because that is the circumference of a 20-ounce skinny. Okay, now I'm just gonna duplicate this a lot. And then I'm going to select all of those, and I am going to align to the left and distribute vertically, and it just spreads them out all the same. Now I feel like I'm going to be wasting a lot of my vinyl, so I'm just going to scoot them a little closer together, as close as possible actually. Actually, I'm going to do this because I don't want to waste a lot of vinyl. And I really should just select that and duplicate it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I mean, you can do it either way, but this will just be a little faster. Okay, so select that, attach that together, duplicate, drop it down, attach, well, duplicate. And this will just prevent wasting so much vinyl, okay? Duplicate. And just get them as close as possible. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is probably not gonna get my whole cup covered. I think this is gonna turn out so pretty, and I can't wait to start putting it on the cup. So here we go. Forgot to mention that because it's in a rainbow pattern, I'm gonna try to line it up different each time so that I don't end up with like the same rainbow all the way up. I'm just gonna start by taking each strip and applying it from the bottom up and overlapping each one just a little bit onto the next one. I ended up overlapping them a little more than I thought I would, so obviously I ran out sooner and I need to stop and cut a few more. Okay, I only ended up needing to cut 6 more strips. Another thing, I am cutting this metallized vinyl on the setting that's right between iron-on and light cardstock. I constantly fight with metallized vinyl, but I found that this is working perfect for this rainbow metallized. Oh my goodness, I did it again. I'm like 1 strip short. I'm gonna cut 1 more strip. I can just cut it out of the scrap that I had left over. Always conserve your vinyl, like trim off what you don't cut and don't use and save it, because you never know when you're gonna need it. I went ahead and cut 2 just to be safe, so I didn't have to cut any more. Hopefully this is it. And I realize you can buy Mermaid scale vinyl, but to me that's no fun. I like a good challenge and coming up with fun stuff like this. I love playing around with Cricut and creating my own patterns. I ended up using a total of 20 strips, and the measurement for the 20-ounce skinny is 9.25 by 0.949. Ready for the next step. Just gonna hit it with a clear coat of Rust-Oleum sealer and seal this. That way the epoxy has something to adhere to. After that sealer was nice and dry, I applied a coat of Mr. Nola's glass coat, and then I went out to power wash it, because that's what I really had envisioned for this cup. And guys, it just did not turn out how I wanted. So I took acetone, wiped it all off, tried it again, and no. Wiped it all off again, and then decided to just apply a very thin layer of epoxy and glitter it. Oh my goodness, I got so carried away with my glitter. It just got out of control. And I hated it, absolutely hated it. So guess what? I wiped it all off with acetone while it was still wet. And then, because I couldn't get it all off, you can still see some on there, I applied another layer of epoxy and gently sprinkled my glitter on the cup. And you may be wondering, Karen, why the heck are you showing us all these mistakes and mess ups and redos? Guys, it's because I want you to know it's okay. It's okay to start over. It's okay to mess up. These things happen. I have rarely made a great tumbler the very first time. It's a lot of trial and error, and it is okay. I know the title of this video is Easy Mermaid Scale Tutorial. Well, the application of the scales was not the issue. That was the super easy part. But anyways, just take this idea and run with it. This here says, obviously, mermaids have more fun. I created that on my Cricut design space and applied it. I just kind of skipped over those parts in the tutorial because this was already getting kind of long. But anyways, it just looks like a fun party tumbler to me. And like it says, mermaids have more fun. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. And I hope you are inspired to try something like this.